Hey everybody, welcome to Questionable Lock. I'm Taylor Saul.
Carson Marsh.
I'm Sebastian Itachi.
And we have a huge weekend ahead of us. Super Bowl coming up real quick, real fast. Carson, how do you feel about these games?
So I just want to put it out there. I think Packers at plus 435 odds with the Super Bowl could be a really good value bet going into these playoffs. Obviously, you got to play the Chiefs, got to play the Rams this weekend. So I think we should start with the Rams versus the Packers as our first game to talk about. Rams are plus 7 or plus 6.5, depending on the book. The Packers are minus 325 favorites. I think there's a lot of good value in the money line, not with the points, though. I'm interested to see what you guys think. I think that this is definitely the toughest test that the Packers are going to run into. I think they could easily beat the Bucs like they did earlier in the season, like 30 to whatever, and they could beat the Saints as well. I think this Rams team, though, kind of reminds me of the 49ers last year, where they just kind of just ran the ball up their throats all game, didn't really need to rely on Jimmy G. Don't think the Rams need to really rely on golf with Cam Akers. Interested to see what you guys think. I know you guys are little LA fanboys / girls. So what do you guys think on that?
I personally think that this game, what we were talking about before, is like I think whoever wins the Rams Packers game is who's gonna be in the Super Bowl. Like I don't know why I feel that. I just feel like you said, I think this is gonna be the toughest game for the Packers. And I don't know if this will be the toughest game for the Rams, but I think that whoever comes out on top in this game is gonna be in the Super Bowl game. But Seb, what do you think?
It's hard for me to pick against the Rams, obviously, every time. But going into Green Bay on a roll right now. We were talking about it before the show, CJ. They're looking like, maybe the likely Super Bowl champs, the only team that could challenge the Chiefs.
Right.
Goff, in the 2 games that he's played where the temperatures were below freezing, no touchdowns, 5 picks, coming off a broken thumb, makes it even harder in the freezing cold. Green Bay obviously more comfortable with that at home. Plus 6.5. I like the Rams defense to keep them in the game, certainly, and I think they will do that. But Packers have won 6 straight by 7+ points. I'm probably just going to stay away from this one. Don't like to pick against the Rams, so we'll see on that.
Let's talk about probably the most interesting matchup of these playoffs. We got Devontae Adams against best corner in the league and Jalen Ramsey. Jalen's I think his last 8 or so games he's been held in receivers. I think the most was Metcalf with 44 yards.
Yeah.
I'll be wrong on Metcalf being the highest, but I think all the receivers have been under 60 at least. So what do you guys think about Devontae? I don't know what his player prop is at, but he is definitely getting 100 yards a game. We will see what happens this weekend's game. But what do you think? Do you think that Jalen can hold him, or do you think that Devontae is going to Devontae and go off?
I think that obviously he's super, super talented, probably the best route runner in the league. But the Rams will have a game plan for him in place, whether it's just Jalen Ramsey or he has some support over the top. But I wouldn't expect him to do over 100. I think Aaron Rodgers and him obviously in a really good rhythm. But Jalen Ramsey is that dude. He's been locking up. I don't think the game will be won in that matchup, but it's definitely another exciting one for us to watch there.
I don't even know how to feel about that matchup. That matchup scares me. Also, it excites me very much. But
we will see.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how. I feel like
the bet is over under 76 for his receiving yards. That's what I'm seeing.
Okay. I might have to hit the over. I might.
Yeah.
I think that. I mean, I just think 76 for Devontae. It seems like he is the only one who catches the ball. So I would actually probably hit the over on that. I do think the best value though is at the money line minus 325, or the points. I mean, I don't know. The points in these games can sketch me out because it could be a super low scoring affair. But I mean, Aaron Jones. I think it depends too if he gets contained or not. With Aaron Donald coming back from a little late game injury last week. He should be active. So I don't know. I think I would stay away from the Aaron Jones rushing prop, but definitely a good game to watch.
Yeah.
And plenty of other games to talk about for this NFL Sunday little playoff thing, Saturday. I got the Ravens plus 2.5 against the Bills. Bills are minus 145. And this is going to be one of those games I'm going to stay away from. I don't know. I think the Bills are a better team, but when Lamar gets cooking, I mean, he gets cooking. So what do you guys think about this one?
I'm with you on that one. Staying away, I think both teams are very good. The Ravens, kind of learned how to win those grinded out playoff games last week. Yeah. Bodes well for them this week. Buffalo got it done just barely, like we said, against the Colts. But it's really hard to pick in that one. I agree with you. I'm leaning towards Lamar because, like you said, he's been going, and once he gets going, it's really hard to stop. But Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, they're going to have something to say about that for sure. We'll see how the Ravens defense can hold up against the Bills.
Do you guys see either of these teams making it all the way?
They have to play the Chiefs.
I mean, I could actually see – so coming into the playoffs, I thought the Bills were going to be able to contest with the Chiefs really well. However, I mean, like against the Colts, they were a play away from losing the game. So I don't know if it was just the Colts matchup specifically, but they're a better team than the Ravens. And I also think the Ravens – I mean, people forget the Ravens. I mean, we talked a lot of shit about the Ravens, and they're here now, and they have the momentum.
We talked a lot of shit about the Rams, and they're also here now.
Yeah, that's true.
We're the best defense. Yeah.
Yeah, but they also do have the best defense in the league compared to like the Ravens, who have a decent defense, and Lamar Jackson on offense. Right. So the Bills at their best, I think, could definitely make the Super Bowl. I don't foresee the Ravens getting there. I would not, as a bet, I would not take. But I am going to stay away from this game. But Bills with the points or minus 145 could be a good bet. It's sketchy. It's a really sketchy game.
So sketchy.
Yeah, that's why the line is so small. But
yeah.
Speaking of small lines, the other two games are huge, are like completely Browns are plus 10.5 against Kansas City, coming off a huge win against Pittsburgh. First time they've won a playoff game since 95, I think. And the Chiefs, they had their little 1-week vacation ready for them. They probably were prepping for the Steelers, but now they got the Browns. They got Nick Chubb. They got Baker, who is, hit or miss. We've also talked a lot about Baker on this show. But what do you guys think with this matchup? This is a huge underdog play. Kansas City is basically minus 500. What do you guys think for this game? Do you think they cover?
Honestly, I just want to throw this out there that I love the drama with this game. Like, I love what's going on in like all of the sports worlds right now. Everyone's involved in the Browns drama, and I love it. Like, literally, there's so much shit around the Browns and what happened to the Steelers last week that like I'm so weirdly excited for this game just to see what happens and to see like what people are going to say about it. I obviously think that the Browns I obviously like wouldn't take the Browns on this game, but I think they are going to come in like full throttle, which I am excited to see. But so is Kansas. So it's like I don't know. I think I'm more excited for this game way more than the drama because I don't think that the game is like going to be that special.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, plus 10.5 obviously is huge, especially for a playoff game. So, immediately you think they can hang, but I will not be picking against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs at home. I think the Browns could come out and do what they did to the Steelers, get off to a good start. We've seen elite teams kind of sleepwalk through, the first part of the game, and like the Chiefs did last year against the Texans, even before they scored 7 straight touchdowns, I think.
So you're taking the points is what I'm hearing?
I am taking, I don't know, anything. I'd add this one maybe to like a parlay or a teaser, try to get somewhat of a smaller line like you were saying before class, because 10.5 is a lot, but I'm rocking with the Chiefs and Mahomes.
Speaking of teasers, Carson, you want to tell everyone what your teaser is?
Good little teaser. So Browns, if you tease them, can be plus 16.5. I took Kansas City minus 4.5 at plus 1. I think that's a really good bet. I do think they will cover the spread. I think Kansas City is going to come out and destroy them. That being said, I mean, the Browns is the Browns. And Odell said, even though if they had Odell, they would lose. He said, don't be surprised when they come in and win this week, which I'm like, okay, you're going to be on a different team next year anyway. But it doesn't matter, really. I think Kansas City is going to take care of business at home. If you can get the line at minus 4.5, plus 110 odds for your teaser, I think it's a really good bet. Also have on that teaser, Tampa Bay plus 9, which we will talk about in a sec. But I do really like Kansas City in this. If you really want to be safe, just throw a little $500 to 100 on Kansas City. But yeah, I think that this game is definitely not going to be one I stay away from. The points, if you can get around 10.5, if you can get around yourself taking 10.5 in a playoff game, then go for it. But it's
kind of like the Ohio State Alabama thing where or Ohio State 14-14, they're kind of staying in it, and then it's over. That's kind of what I'm expecting in this one.
That's exactly what I'm expecting.
Yeah, I didn't take the points in that one. It was like plus 12.5 for Ohio State. I was very glad I didn't. I'm thinking the same thing this weekend.
Yeah, but as the final game, we have Tampa Bay +3 against the Saints. These teams met 2 times earlier this season. Tampa Bay losing both times. One time very embarrassingly on Thursday Night Football or Monday Night Football. Cannot remember, but we took Tampa Bay both times, and we will take. Well, I guess I will say we will take Tampa Bay again. Everything comes full circle in life. That's why Tampa Bay versus Saints. I'm taking Tampa Bay money line +145 as underdogs in this. What do you guys think?
I'm with you on that. I think the farther we get in the playoffs, the harder it is to pick against Tom Brady. Obviously, the Saints are a very good team, well-rounded.
Yeah, but they're trending downward. Breeze is looking old.
That I agree.
So
I agree.
Brady,
Tom Brady
I think these two
older,
goats
though.
are like, I don't know. I feel weird about this game. I kind of like -3 for the Saints. I don't know, but I really do. I like what Breeze. I don't know. I feel I just think they're both at the very ends of both of their like amazing careers, and I think that this game could honestly go either way.
Yeah. So since the bye, Tampa Bay is 5-0. Tom Brady since Thanksgiving is the most TDs by a quarterback, I think. I just think they're playing in completely different realms. I think Drew Brees does not look like Drew Brees. Tom Brady looks a lot like Tom Brady.
Right.
So I think that Drew Brees is going kind of trending a little downward. Looks like it might be his last year in the league. Could be his last game.
But you know how many times people have said that about Brady?
Yeah, but he's not Brady.
That doesn't matter. Brady's playing like Brady right now. Brees is not playing like Brees right now.
Yeah, also, the Bucs defense, their run defense has been their calling card all year, and Alvin Kamara makes the Saints so explosive. So I'm expecting the Bucs to not handle him, but contain him a little bit. That falters the rest of their offense. Why hopefully Drew Brees won't get going as much. I'm sticking with the Bucs on this one too, with CJ +3.
I think for shits, I'm gonna go with the Saints on this one.
You're gonna go with the Saints? Okay, fair enough.
As much as Tom Brady is absolutely goated, like I love him so much, he's an absolute goat. But I don't know, I have a weird feeling.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I think that concludes our little NFL playoff go right now. I think all the energy has to focus on these NFL playoffs. I think there's a lot of money to be made in some of these games. I'm gonna have to question block
way too much money. Scares me how much money can be made.
Yeah. Tampa Bay, I think Packers money line, Tampa Bay with the points, or Tampa Bay as underdog money line is a good play here. Those are my value picks of the week. I'm not going to questionably lock anything in because you can never go right with these playoffs. So
yeah, you never know what's going to happen. And if anything, these playoffs have showed us that like the unexpected is absolutely going to happen. So yeah, I agree with you. I don't think I have any questionable locks this week, but.
There you go.
We'll see on Monday.
I think if I had to pick one, I might take the under in the Rams-Packers game just because the Rams defense. I don't expect the Rams offense to score a lot. It's 45 I'm seeing right now. That's probably my questionable lock of the week. I expect the defense to lock up. I don't expect Goff to do a lot. So hopefully the Rams can grind that one out, maybe 21-20, something like that, something lucky. But that's what I'm locking in.
What did you say, Carson?
I might lean on over on that one. I don't know. Over-unders. Life is too short to take the under.
Unless you want the Rams to win, and that's the only way they're winning is if the under.
That's true.
Life is too short to take the under. I want that on my gravestone.
There you go.
Okay, I think that's all for this week. Good luck to everyone this weekend. I hope you win a lot of money. Boys, hope you guys win a lot of money. Hopefully you boys will be live tweeting this weekend as well. Yeah, so check that out, and we'll be back on Monday with hopefully a lot of dubs and a lot of money.
Yep.